Properties of rotated figures. Rotate the figure 270 degrees counterclockwise about the origin. Then answer the questions below. Now on Alex, there's a blue line right here that lets you click and drag this image and rotate it around here. Okay, but I don't have that option on paper, so I'm going to be using my tracing paper to do this rotation. Okay, but before I even get there, we need to think about what this means. 270 degrees is 3 quadrants. Okay, and counterclockwise, if you think about a clock, is going opposite of a clock. So not following the clock, but going backwards. Okay, that's counterclockwise. So I'm going to be taking this object and rotating it 3 quadrants to the left here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my tracing paper, line it up here on my axes. There's my X and my Y axis, and I'm going to trace this image here, this pre-image. Okay, so here it is where it's starting. Now I want to rotate it 270 degrees counterclockwise. So that way 3 quadrants. So I'm going to put my pencil right in the middle because that's my center of rotation, and I'm going to go 1, that's 1 quadrant, 2, that's 180 or 2 quadrants, and 3, that's 3 quadrants or 270. So right there is where this is going to land. So let me see here if I can label these points really quickly and draw it here so I can move my tracing paper. Okay, so that is what my image looks like when I've rotated it 270 degrees counterclockwise. So once you do that on Alex, like I said, just grab the blue line and it'll rotate it for you. We need to answer these questions. Are the statements below true or false? When the figure is rotated, the final side lengths are smaller than the original side lengths. So if I look up here, I see that these side lengths are both 2, and they're 2 in the original figure. Okay, I haven't stretched or shrunk my figure at all. I've just moved it. So it's false that they're smaller because they're actually the same size. Okay, so if it said the side lengths are the same, then it would be true. The next one says, when the figure is rotated, if 2 sides are parallel to each other in the original figure, then those sides may not be parallel to each other in the final figure. This is what this is asking. So looking at this original figure here, I see that this line is parallel to this line. I also see that this line is parallel to this line. So what I want to do is see if those same lines are parallel down here. This is in fact still parallel to that, and these are still parallel to each other. So this one's false because they will be parallel to each other. And last but not least, it says, when the figure is rotated, the final angle measures are larger than the original angle measures. Do my angles change at all? When I just move this thing around, does it change any of my corners in here? It does not. So this is also false because we didn't change any angle measures.